Hello to all of our beautiful listeners. My name is Wilson, and unfortunately today Billy couldn't make it again because he's still busy with his family, but yada yada yada. So, Special Delivery is a really, really good action movie, to be honest, because it is one of those films that I really wish Hollywood can still make, again. At the very least, a little bit more often. I mean, you got your John Wicks, you got your Mission Impossibles, but that's also like, just it's not enough. If that makes sense. It's just you got one or two. Like every 1 or 2 years. I really wish there's more, at least the good ones, right? But hey, there's making movies is not easy, and obviously, but anyway, I'm genuinely impressed with Korean cinema as of late because I think from now I'm gonna be watching more of these kinds of films compared to Western stuffs because they don't really they don't really dabble with like, all these politics of like gender identity and yeah a female empowerment and all these stuffs. The thing and the ironic thing is this film is actually a female empowerment movie, but it doesn't make the main character like this untouchable badass like the live action Mulan who doesn't need to do any training and barely struggles through the whole film and just sweeps through the battlefield like it's just another just her Tuesday afternoon. Like what the fuck, right? So um it's directed by Damien Park. I'm sorry if I butcher your name. I'm not Korean, obviously, but I'm trying my best anyway. So bear with me. I'm not familiar with your filmography as well. I'm very sorry, but I am familiar with your cast, which is your main character is played by Park Sudam. Park Sudam, that girl from Parasite, the cute, um, you know, the cute poor girl in Parasite. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, that one. So she plays the main character, and the main character is basically like this lone drifter who gets like these odd jobs of delivering sketchy clients to sketchy locations, from A to B. And after she delivers them, and then she needs to come back to her boss and gets her paycheck, pretty much. That's basically the whole, like her day to day. I'm very surprised she can like with the kind of work that we are shown, right? It's pretty surprising that she can maintain this career for this long because oh boy, like the at least the latest client that they got is just bonkers, it's just fucking bonkers. And I'll get to that in a second. So yeah, so that's like her day to day. And so about the main plot, right? So the main plot is so um there's this, how do you say this? There's this special client. I forgot what's his name. Um Hido he Hyo I forgot what's the character's name. I'm very sorry. It's not even fucking listed in IMDb, so I'm not going to I'm not gonna butcher it. So yeah, so there's this special client, right? That they had that actually Sodam's character name is Yunha. So Yunha needs to pick up him from the from like the designated location that was given, and I really like as well like the way they even film like this movie as well, like the style of it. It's not crazy like Baby Driver where they're trying to sync up the music with like the gunshots and the tires squeaking and all this stuff. Like I mean that's cool, right? Here's the thing. So that's cool. But honestly speaking, I prefer this one because Baby Driver, it kind of looks like it's it's like trying to overemphasize their gimmicks. Like, oh my god, look at this, we're syncing the guns to the music, bro. Whoa, that's fucking awesome. Oh, we're what else is there? Yeah, so we're singing the music. Oh yeah, oh wow, look at that. When when the tires are are like squeaking, and then it syncs up with like the music when the guitar riffs is just bazzing out of the speakers. I'm like at least I think for a music video, especially like the opening scene of Baby Driver, right? That's good. But I think the main issue is that Baby Driver has a pretty weak script, to be honest with you. I think that's one of the main issues as well. The script is kind of weak, and I know where the plot will go. And the thing is, the main characters as well, that the ones that we see, are somewhat like kind of like whatever guys, right? They have personalities, but doesn't mean that I care about them, if that makes sense, right? But in this case, the people are way more grounded. It's like, oh yeah, I've seen this guy before. Oh yeah, I've met people like this before. A little bit exaggerated, but hey, it's it's okay. They don't really turn them to cartoon characters, if that makes sense. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. They don't turn to cartoon characters, so it's still within the the realm of this semi-realism, where it's believable, but also at the same time you don't have to think of all these crazy physics that's going on with the film, because there are crazy physics in the film. Because man, this lady, he should be dead by at least 30 minutes in the film. She should be dead. She's been beaten up. I think there's one scene that she got crashed by a car. Yeah, she got rammed by a car, and she's still walking. Like, okay. Anyway, and also the last scene there, she gets like all these guys just beating her up and just slashing her, blah blah blah. It's just like, wow, okay. I mean, I'm not asking for a female John Wick, but I guess I'm getting two now. I'm getting a Baby Driver John Wick, which I don't mind. Hey, so sorry about the plot of the film. I'm sorry if I'm stretching it out. She has to deliver this special client to deport him out of Korea, right? But the issue is that the cops are already on his tail. Right. So the cops needs to get him, obviously before anybody does. But the thing is here, the chief of the police in this special district in Korea, right, is a crooked cop, as well as his whole team. So I think his bounty is like around like $15 million, I'm thinking. So, something like that, like something around the millions. It's definitely a lot of money. That's why they're actually willing to go above and beyond from what they usually do. So they hire so basically all the crooked cops that I gathered together and tried to track him, and they actually did track him like a few times in the film. I'm just surprised that he's able to get away many times. Let me think. No, it's not him. Sorry, it's his kid. They're able to try to kill, but somehow the kid is able to get away so many times, right? And it's just it's a little silly. Okay, I think the dad actually got killed, but he didn't got killed because of all the beatings and all the stabs from the crooked cops. It's because they actually found him where he's hiding, but he actually got killed by a car ramming towards him. Just really weird. Like all these balances of physics is all over the place. But hey, the reason why I like it, right, is because the film doesn't take itself too seriously. That's the thing. I really like that. It doesn't take itself too seriously. It treats its audience like, okay, you know why you're here. You just want to have fun. We're gonna give you lots of fun, lots of that. You don't have to think, right? Which I'm completely fine with that too. A film doesn't have to be Citizen Kane, or it doesn't have to break new grounds like Star Wars in '79 and all these shenanigans. No, you can just be a solid action film with a lady who can drive very very well. That's it. That's actually at least this movie it just accomplishes that and nothing else, and I'm completely fine with that, and that's completely fine. I think movies can just be like this, just popcorn flicks, and doesn't have to teach you anything. Okay, I mean it does teach you that hey, um, be kind to kids. I don't know. It's like so fucking basic, but hey, um, I don't know. I don't know what else to say. Okay, the performances very good too, very good. She definitely stole the role. I think I read in the trivia's, right. She the actress, she it was involved with a car accident in Korea, I believe, and she's having a hard time to basically like get into the role because of like her past trauma, and especially this character. She's really good at driving, so it's like really the complete opposite of her. So I believe the actual actors don't actually know how to drive either. Or at the very least, she didn't drive like for some time, because obviously after like a car crash, you would feel really uncomfortable, being behind the wheel again. But hats off to her. She pulls some balls, and it looks very convincing. I'm not sure if she did actually some of the stunts. I believe she don't do any of the stunts, if I'm mistaken, because that would be very expensive, and insurance obviously is a part of this. But yeah, it does look very convincing, and she actually even has to like dye her hair like like this certain color that was shown in the film, like this this kind of not neon, but this orangey and a little bit of that like pinkish flares through her hair. I don't know. I don't know, man. Just hey, just if you have some spare time, you want to see Crooked Cops, that kind of was borderline anime, but not really there yet. Still believable. Go watch this film. It's a fun time, because this is what America needs to be. At the very least, one of any of their films, they have to learn. Just treat your audience like normal people that actually has fucking functioning brains, and just give them a good time. That's all you need. Learn from Korea. I'm not joking. It's just this is such a really weird advice I'm giving to people in Warner Brothers, probably, because I am so done with mainstream Hollywood blockbusters, because they just don't know that you can just make something this simple, and that's it. Seriously, that's all you need. So yes, I definitely recommend Special Delivery. If you haven't seen it, please do. I watched it on the plane, so it's technically free. Well, the flight's not free, but the movie is kind of. But hey, it's great. It's really good. So especially if you also like the Fast and the Furious and all these like car movies, definitely go see this. It's I would definitely bet you would cream whenever you see the BMW E34. Sorry, E39. As I'm looking at the goofs now, because they kind of switch up the models. Anyway, so where can you find us? You can find us on Spotify, Amazon, Google Podcasts, everywhere, all the podcasts you can imagine. You can follow us as well for social medias like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and even TikTok as well, which we're thinking to post sometime in the future. So until next time, take care, and 감사합니다. Is that how you say goodbye in Korean? I'll say goodbye. I'll just say goodbye. See ya.